Hey, good morning. How are you? So I want to share something that is massive, and some people aren't going to like it, but I'm going to share it anyways. Basically, it's kind of in the title. What if you need to be smashed wide open to see what's inside? So how okay are you with your bawling, crying, crybaby self that's inside that is trying to control and put on an air or a face or a mask or whatever for everybody else, and they don't want anybody else to see them as broken or upset or whatever? What if all the things that are happening to you that are smashing you and you're being victim to right now are actually things that are reflecting that for you, so that you can finally get mad, get angry, get frustrated, get crying, get whatever, to see that and to release all that trapped pain and suffering. So I've been doing some breath work with a guy named Brian Kelly, not personally, but he's got some a beautiful free program, and I'll put a link to the video. But if you haven't done breath work before, it's basically just you breathe into your stomach, expand your chest, and he's got a free video on YouTube, and it smashed me wide open. I did it like 3 times now, and by the third time I was like gagging, and this may sound ugly or whatever, but I was really deeply in my wounds and pain, and there's a whole bunch of stuff in my pelvis and in my stomach and other things that just kept coming up. I was blithering and crying and smashed wide open, and I could see how I was just a victim to the whole world and everything that was happening around me, and I'd kind of lost control. I wouldn't say control is the right word, because it's not about control. I'd lost my creatorship. Basically, I basically just said, okay, this is happening to me. There's nothing I can do about it. It's against my will. And basically, I created this cage for myself, and I really had to sit and blither. I don't know how else to describe it. Like snot bubbles coming out of your nose, crying, feeling these energies, and this breath work just basically opens your subconscious mind, and it basically shuts it down so that your body can grieve. And I literally have been smashed wide open in the last several days. I was getting smashed wide open by the solar flares and all this stuff that I thought I was victim to or whatever, but just kept pushing me into collapse. And I'm going to suggest to you that sorry about that. What if you need to collapse and see all your dark places and this kind of stuff? There's a beautiful post just below this one by Sally Love, and it basically says that if you don't know if you've done your shadow work, you have not. Basically, it's showing up for you, and you will know, because it smashes you wide open, and it will get you take responsibility back for your life, and it'll do all these things that will just bring us to our knees. It just makes us cry until we face the part that's hurt and wounded inside of us. And once we face that part and make friends with it, and it can blither and cry and scream and wail as much as it wants or whatever, then we become free, because that's the very thing that's saying, I'm not worthy enough, I can't do this, and this isn't mine, and I'm not okay or whatever. But we're infinite creators. We are okay. Those things were kind of stolen from us in this roundabout way, so that we could have an experience. Well, now you're stepping out of the experience. You're stepping back into, okay, I am a good person. I love myself. I love my body. I love being a good person. I love and shine light into the world. I do lives. I share my experiences vulnerably, so other people can be okay with their vulnerable experiences and letting go. We all need this stuff right now. We need to blither and cry, and if you're feeling it, don't push it down. Just flip over, lay on your pillow and cry and scream and do whatever you need to do. Do it in a place where you're self accountable and all this kind of stuff. And you're going to be so freaking rewarded if you go into that. Like I said, I'll put that link to that video of the breathwork below if you really want to push yourself into this kind of stuff. My body said no friggin' way as soon as I started thinking about doing it, and then I went and did it, and it was hard and it was gritty and all this kind of stuff, but I came out the other side feeling free and it letting go of all this trauma, all this stuff that had defined me and caked me on and all this kind of stuff. That's the process we're doing. That's why the solar flares are coming. That's why it feels so intense right now, is because we're getting open so that we can see all of ourselves and we can be free, because we don't even know what's holding us back, what your beliefs are, what's in your subconscious mind, what your parents programmed into you, what society's programmed into you. These are all things that are buried beneath the surface, and we didn't know any better. So we're going to go in and going to take conscious awareness of this stuff, and massive changes are going to happen within us. So go inside and do the hard work and love yourself and cry and scream and shout into the pillow, pound the pillow, whatever you have to do, because there's shit inside that's not happy. And until we get friends with that, we're not going to be able to, we're going to be trapped in this cage, and it's a cage of our own creation. Thank you, Nicole. I love the heart. So just keep shining, keep breathing, keep opening to yourself, saying good things to yourself. I am worthy of beautiful relationships. I am worthy of love. I'm worthy of sexuality in my life. I'm worthy of playing and having fun and having abundance. And all these things are all part of being smashed open. And smashed open isn't a bad thing. We're not going to be raw and we're going to be taken advantage of or whatever. Go do it in a place where nobody's going to see you, and just let go of everything. Let go of the torrent. We're being smashed open for a reason. If you're feeling heavy and feeling like you want to go cry or vomit or whatever, sometimes it's not even vomit. It's just like literally my diaphragm would contract and I'd choke, and it would be like vomiting up this black energetic stuff that no longer served me. And just let that happen over and over and over again. Being smashed open is the most amazing thing. That's our deepest shadow work, and it's going to change us. So just use those things. Go into that comfort and discomfort and feel it. Go lay in your bed, go cry, go whatever. Just go find a safe space where you can go in as deep as you can and come out the other end. And maybe you got tears all over your place and snot bubbles are coming out and you spitting or God knows what. Just wipe yourself off. It can all be cleaned, because this is the thing that's caged you. This is the thing that's trapped you, and I'm choosing to be free. Do you choose to be free? How deep are you willing to go? Go do this breath work I was talking about. I'll put the link in the bottom, and with Brian Kelly at Breath Masters, there's a whole free thing that you can do with day challenges and all this kind of stuff. You can send me if you want that link or whatever, and it's a whole community talking about opening up, feeling our shit and feeling ugly and letting go. And it's freeing me, and I plan to do something similar with my awakening through sexuality stuff, getting people back to their body and their self-pleasure and sensuality and fun and all this kind of stuff, because these are all methods to get back into ourselves and choose play and fun and good and joy instead of the bullshit that we live in as a society in our outside world right now. We're changing reality. We're shifting things. So it just requires this deep work, and shadow work isn't always fun or playful or whatever. Sometimes it's dealing with emotions that we don't want to deal with or that have been shoved down into our pelvis or lower body, and we don't even know it's there, and we're angry and we're frustrated and we want to hurt somebody or whatever. Yeah, liberation here now. Perfect. Thank you, Nicole, and thank you, Shazza, for the hearts. We are being freed right now, and we're being pushed, and that's all the solar flares. That's all this crazy stuff going on. So dig in deep, and like I said, I'll put that link below. And if you really want to try something transformational, go in and do that. And if you love it and it's for you or whatever, let me know, and I'll send you the link to get into the community, and we can start shining. And there's a breath work for every day, and try it, and it'll change your life. It'll change you, and I've got lots more to share coming up on that. So I love you all. Thank you for listening. Thank you, Shazza. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, everybody else that joined in. Have a good day. See you soon. Just keep going in and being smashed open, because smashed open is where we need to go right now. I love you. Talk to you soon. Thank you.